Do you ever see Amazon recommendations and wonder, are they really used? Did they purchase them? Do they work? I'm here to show you my Amazon favorites that I've purchased and I love. So let's get to it. If you wear makeup, it's more than likely that you've probably used a beauty blender before. Well, the original beauty blender is pretty darn expensive. And after you've washed it a couple of times, it's time to repurchase them. Well, on Amazon, I found some sponges that I love, and I might say I like them better than the Beauty Blender original. It comes in a pack of 6. It's super soft, they're super easy to clean, and they're a lot cheaper. For applying my powder and baking, and it's not the kind of baking that you do in the kitchen, the baking you do under your eyes with powder, I like to use this makeup powder puff. It comes in a package of 4. What's great about this one is it's under $4. This is a great sponge. It's affordable. Another great thing about this sponge is that you can clean it so that you can get more than one use out of them. Do you like to use a loofah when you're taking a shower? Well, I used to, and what I didn't like about them is they would get moldy and they'd get gross and you'd have to throw them out and go buy another one. Well, recently I found a silicone brush on Amazon. It's under $5 and it's a lot healthier than getting a loofah that eventually will mold. It's very easy to clean, holds the soap well, and it doesn't get moldy like a loofah. I suffer with dry cuticles and I'm always needing to put some kind of moisturizer on them. I found the Eco Pure Cuticle Oil Pen and it has been a lifesaver. I keep it in my purse, I keep it on my nightstand, I keep it at the office, so that anytime I'm noticing that my cuticles are getting dry, I can just paint them on around my cuticles and it will moisturize them immediately. I have a Dyson hairdryer and it comes with multiple attachments that I actually like to use. Well, when you like to use the multiple attachments, you find that they're all over your counter and you have a mess on your hands. I came across this great Dyson hairdryer holder. It's a great way to put the hairdryer on the stand and it has a spot for each attachment. So you have a nice tidy way to keep your Dyson hairdryer. It also comes with equipment that if you'd like to mount it on the wall instead of putting it on the bathroom counter, you can do that as well. Every time I go to the dentist, they're bugging me, you need an electric toothbrush. Well, I got an Oral-B and for whatever reason, I just didn't really love it. It had a small toothbrush head and I just didn't feel like my teeth were getting clean with that. Well, I finally came across what's called the Bitvae electric toothbrush. It's fairly inexpensive. It comes also with a lot of toothbrush heads and it has multiple settings for different types of cleaning. Also, what's great about the toothbrush head is it's a little larger and I feel like my teeth are getting clean with this. I have found that I prefer this toothbrush over the Oral-B. Also, a great thing about this toothbrush is because it's battery powered, it's a lot easier to travel with it. Several years ago when I was getting my hair done, my hairstylist pulled out this amazing looking curling iron and I said, what is that? Well, it was the Ionic curling iron. And I have to say that if you have long hair, you need this curling iron. It has a long barrel. It makes it super easy to curl your long hair. When you have that short barrel, it's really hard to get your hair in the curling iron without it just getting too clumpy or too bunched up. So if you have long hair, this is a great tool. I found this lipstick not too long ago. It's called the Peripera Ink Velvet Matte Lipstick. This one I have in Milky Nude. And what I love about it is what it says. It's velvet and it's very smooth. It's a great shade. I love putting it on with some lip liner, and then even though it's matte, it can look great with gloss. It comes in many different shades from light to dark. So, are you wondering about my sweater? Well, it's from Amazon. I know. Sometimes Amazon fashion can be a hit or a miss. Well, this one is great. It's actually very lightweight, so it's great for spring. Mine comes with black stripes, but it has multiple different colors in the stripe pattern. I would also say that if you live further north, it might actually carry through into the summer as well. Time will tell if I can wear it here in Texas when we have multiple 100-degree days. But for now, for the spring, it is a great sweater and I love it. I'd like to give an honorable mention to the Aelfric Eden cable knit sweater. I had this sweater this past winter and I had it in white and in black. And I will have to say I wore this sweater all the time. It is a very good quality sweater. I was really surprised coming from Amazon. I wore it all the time. It kept me warm. I will warn you with sizing, it is a very oversized sweater, so you want to size down. So even though winter is coming to a close, it's still a great sweater that it'll still be in fashion next year. So if you want to pick it up, you can get ahead of the game. This is probably one of my most favorite finds in a long time, and it is this magnetic clasp for my necklace. So what's great about this is you can easily change out your necklace all the time. So I have a habit that once I get my necklace on, I don't really change it out because I hate having to put it on and take it off because it's not easy. Well, once I found these, I made sure I put them on all my necklaces so I could easily get them on and off. This is something that I can say that I use every single day. We like to eat pizza around here, but I don't like to cut it. I used to have one of those pizza cutters that you just kind of rolled across the pizza and your pizza would slide everywhere, or you were having to hold on to the pizza so it wouldn't slide that direction. Well, I had had enough, so I went on to Amazon and I found this great pizza cutter. It's 16 inches and you can just rock it back and forth. It actually cuts through the pizza really well. I love this thing. It just makes cutting your pizza so much easier now. I don't know what it is, but it feels like I can never have enough steak knives around here. I do have steak knives that come in my regular knife kit that sits by my stove, but whenever I have family over to have steak, I always seem to run out of steak knives. So I found these handy little steak knives so that I can have extra on hand. They're great, they cut the steak well, and it's an easy, affordable way to have some extra steak knives on hand. I have an Nespresso machine, and on occasion it needs to be descaled. Well, I don't know what it is, but I never seem to have the Nespresso brand descaler on hand. So I ventured off to Amazon to see if I could find something that I could use in the descaler machine. And I found this 2-pack of descaling liquid. It is great, it's affordable, it does a great job, and it just makes doing the dreaded job of descaling your Nespresso machine just that much easier. I recently got some new luggage and I was like, I don't want this stuff to get ruined immediately because it was a beige color. So I was on the hunt for some luggage covers and I came across this one. It works great. It had to be something that I could easily get on and off myself. You just slide it over the top of your luggage and then it velcros underneath. And I have to say, it worked. When I returned back home, my luggage had no marks on it. I was so shocked. Now, it's not gonna protect from any dents that you're gonna get from the airline, but you can at least have a mark-free bag. I am a notorious overpacker. Our family went on a trip not too long ago to ski, and I knew I was gonna have a lot of bulky clothing. So I thought, I'm gonna try out the packing cubes. And I have to say, these things work. I had multiple jackets, ski pants, bulky sweaters, and I was able to fit so much more in my luggage than I ever thought I could. These things are great. Now, if it could just help me not overpack, it would be even better. I like to keep a brush with me in my purse when I'm out and about so I can brush through my hair, of course. And taking a regular sized brush just doesn't always work because my purse may be too small for it. So I found this really cute travel sized hairbrush that works really great. It folds and you can put it in your purse and still have room for other things, and it brushes through the hair great. So those are my Amazon items that I love and I do repurchase and use. If you have a favorite item from Amazon, I'd love for you to comment down below and let us know what it is. If you enjoyed my video, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more content from me in the future, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be notified. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.